Okay, today we're going to read a book called Little Mouse and the Big Red Apple. And it's written by A.H. Benjamin and Gwyneth Williamson. Those are the authors. Mouse was feeling hungry one day when all of a sudden he came across a big, red, juicy apple. Do you like big, red, juicy apples? Or do you like green or yellow apples? There's all different kinds. Okay. I like all the apples. Just what I want, he cried. I'll take it home with me and have a feast. Ooh. Does anybody see a problem coming? Look how big that apple is, and look how big Mouse is. What could be the problem? Mouse set off towards his little house, rolling the apple over and over. He couldn't wait to get his teeth into the big, red, juicy apple. Yum, yum, he thought, when all of a sudden, oh no, the apple rolled into a pond. Splash! Oh no, wailed Mouse. What am I going to do now? Not to worry, said the frog, popping his head out of the water. I'll help you. Frog kicked the apple hard with his strong back legs. It flew out of the water, and, well, that was nice of Frog to help, wasn't it? And bump! Landed on the ground. There you are, said Frog. He licked his lips and stared at the apple. Thanks, said Mouse as he began to roll it along the path. He did not want to share his apple with Frog. Uh-oh. Mouse went on his way, thinking of the lovely apple dinner that he would have later. So he didn't want to share it. Do you think Frog wanted a bite? Would you want a bite? His mouth was already watering when, crash! The big red juicy apple fell into a thorn bush. Silly me, muttered Mouse as he tried to rescue his dinner. Ouch! That hurt, he cried. Those prickles are nasty. I see you have a problem, said Tortoise, moving next to Mouse. Leave it to me. Tortoise didn't have to worry about the sharp prickles. He had his shell to protect him. Oh, that was really nice of Tortoise to help with his strong shell. Without any trouble at all, Tortoise crept under the thorn bush and brought out the big, red, juicy apple. Problem solved, he said, stroking the apple longingly. I'm ever so grateful, said Mouse in a hurried voice, as he was off again, and he did not want to share his apple with Tortoise. I'll be home soon and biting into that big, red, juicy apple, thought Mouse, when, oh no, the apple rolled into a log. That's all I need, sighed Mouse, when he saw that the log blocked his path. How do I get around that? Easy, said Mole, popping out of a nearby hole. I'll dig you a tunnel. And she did. She dug a tunnel that went right under the log. Wow. So Mole is really good at digging tunnels. And all they had to do was push that apple down in that hole. It was just wide enough for Mouse and the apple to go through it. Always glad to help, said Mole, sniffing at that big, red, juicy apple with her little nose. It's very kind of you, said Mouse. And he went on his way as fast as he could. He did not want to do what? Share the apple with Mole. He rolled the apple over and over until came to a steep hill. His house was at the very top. Push, push, heave, heave went Mouse, grunting and groaning. Heave, heave. Up, up, up he went, until he reached the very top. At last, sighed Mouse happily. Oh, for that lovely apple meal. So he's at home, and he's ready to have his apple meal after all of that work. He reached the tippy top. Do you see a problem up there? That might happen. What do you think's gonna happen? He's at the tippy top of the hill with the apple. The apple wobbled, and then it started to roll down the other side of the hill. It rolled faster and faster, further and further until, oh no, oh no. It came to a stop at the bottom. Mouse could see it lying there like a big red jewel. Oh no, he cried. I'll have to start all over again. Mouse scrambled down the hill on his little tired feet. Faster and faster he ran. He's really hurrying up, trying to get down there. But when he reached the bottom, who did he find? Frog, Mole, and Tortoise had gotten there first. How kind of you to send that apple all the way back to us, called out Mole, chomping away on a piece of it. Mouse gave a big, big sigh. Don't mention it, he said. Isn't that what friends are for? They're all having a little snack with that apple. So, we have our little mouse here, and he didn't want to share. But what happened after everybody helped him? He ended up sharing anyway, didn't he? He was being a little selfish. It's always nice to share with our friends, especially when your friends are helping you. So we want to be nice and share with our friends.